Welcome y'all to another Skip Barber race. This is week 4 at Sebring, doing the modified layout. I've never raced at Sebring, that I know of at least. So this will be a first for us. And this is the bottom half of the track as iRacing shows it. So far the track doesn't seem to be too bad. Track temp's 99 degrees. We should have an okay pace. Not as good as I wanted it. Our best lap was a 19.538, with our optimals is 19.25. This track seems to be one of those tracks where half the battle is just trying to see how much you can cut without getting a cutting penalty for it. Because there's a lot of places you need to kind of somewhat cut. Here we go.
Green, green, green. Right side.
But I expect lots of drafting.
Keep to the left. You're on the left. 3 wide. Clear.
Too wide, too wide, too wide.
Right. You're on the left.
Yeesh.
3 wide. Hold your line. Car right. 2 wide. Clear on the right.
Well,
Okay, sorry about that, man.
so far better than at Donington. Yeah, and then it's also seeing how far outside of the boundaries you can go on the other side.
Man.
That was a nice little shake up there that I did not expect. So the first fun place will be here if you're over there where the orange car was. Off to the far side.
1:29.
Because-
3, 2. You're now in third. Car on your left. Stay
Holy
on the
crap.
right, clear. Left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
That was one heck of a run. And that was terrible. So yes, we have 2 really long straights.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
I'm not too worried about the draft right away because I don't mind
1,
letting them pull ahead a bit. Still early in the race.
7, 9.
And I'd rather try to pull some distance between the people behind us.
Left side. The next car's the leader. Keep to the right. Clear.
I mean, I'll take an accidental pass. That was a terrible exit out of that turn. It's going to cost us a lot. Question is, will he be close enough to try it? He may very well be. I overcooked it. Leader did even worse. So we're back within the draft.
0.916. Okay, you're in second.
Eight foot 11, then 9. Okay. Oh, we totally screwed that up. Didn't do much better there either. The guy behind us is going to have a better run than we will. Or we won't be being kept up as much. Seems like he may have had a worse run, though. So if you're out here, you can either wait for the bump to start turning, or treat it like a curb. And
1 minute 19.434.
let off the steering a bit. Account for the extra rotation. Well, not sure I can do a whole lot with that though. Just want to make sure we get a good exit out of this turn. Will not happen with that. And the guy behind us was in a great position. So expect him to come up to us on the right side there.
Car on your left. Stay on the right. Keep to the right.
I'll be careful not to slide
Clear.
left.
Car on your left. Still there. Hold your line. 1 minute 20.33. Keep to the right. Okay, you are the leader. Clear.
And from the lessons we've learned from the numerous times that has either bit us or, well, yeah, the number of times that's bitten us, whether we're the person in the front or the back, slow down a little early. There it is. That's what I want to see. Well, almost. I've started to put some ground on the people behind us.
Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Stay on the right. Clear.
So if you forget about the bump, the back end's probably gonna lose the back end. And on the next turn is also like a little bit of a bump, which makes it worse.
1 minute.
So just kind of be aware of that and ready for it.
1.
Wasn't sure if he was going to go for it or not and didn't want to turn in until we figured it out. So if I didn't mention it earlier, we are in the top split, I believe. Oh wow, what happened? Definitely not a result I was expecting today. At all. still have lots of race left, so let's not start celebrating yet. So also, if you're on the inside and you kind of cut close and touch the grass a bit, same deal. As if you kind of hit a curb or a bump. You can get some more rotation than you expect. So it was kind of interesting this week. Ed put his lap up a little bit later than he had been as of late. Which is understandable. I mean, he's in college now. Or I'm sorry, he's in law school now.
Sorry about the erratic driving. I just can't get this thing to turn.
Hey, I'm okay with him holding him up as much as he can. I feel like number 8 there, Christian, in P3, is going to just get right up all over us the second he gets past him. So the bigger the gap we can get now, the better off we are. I overbroke there. Uh-oh. Adam Christian. Or is he blinking? Uh-oh. I see a Carl. And he's darn quick. To the point where I am very scared. Because I am not running the lap times I need to be. To have a chance of really being able to hold him off. But for our first time out, having our best lap, 3/10 off of Ed's the best lap, I will be very happy for. Oh, that's what I was saying. When I started practicing on Sunday, his lap was not up yet. For his lap guide. So I was kind of winging it myself. And I definitely wasn't doing too shabby. My turn 1 was way off, like just really bad. I was actually braking way too late, shifting down to 3rd, and coming in way too wide. And on like those turns, I was just not really cutting it enough. I had experimented a bit, but I think I just really overdid it when I did my experimentation. Oh, I see both of them got past Robert there. So they should be catching up to us here pretty quick. See how long we can hold them off. So while I still have a ways to go, it is nice to see that I am doing better about being able to figure out my own lines. And yes, I know I could use ice speed. I don't know, it's not the same when you have somebody actually kind of walking you through what they're doing and why and kind of some of the pitfalls. And more importantly, where their exact marks are, because you can kind of guess from ice speed. Still not like easy to perfectly guess. And this track sucks for marks. before Ed posted his lap, most of the time I was like, it's about like there. Or the fourth to last mark, which was like the second to last blue one. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't help. Okay, so they're battling it out right now, which is helping us just get away. I am perfectly okay with that. Which is funny to me, because if they were smart, they would be working together. But I'm guessing that Robert there may not be as fast, or sorry, Joe is not as fast as Carl, or he doesn't think he is at least. And so he's afraid that if he lets Carl get past, Carl will be gone. Which I don't think is an unreasonable assumption. I don't know if I've ever raced against Joe, though. The name looks somewhat familiar. Just not too sure. Overcooked it there. I'll take that last lap. I'll take that lap. Those are definitely some laps that will make them work for it. But this one will not, because that was way too early. I aimed for the, I guess I'd call it 2 1/4 there. So I know Ed really kind of rides that curb. I think he may even kind of drop off on the cliff on the inside there a bit. I can't really tell from compared to my best lap. I've gotten some pretty good exits without doing that, even though it's a lot easier and more consistent to do that. I think if you look closely, you can even see the fold in the concrete. From Ed's little introduction video, this is apparently... Uh-oh, Carl got past. Ooh, can't believe he's... This one will not be a... That was a pretty big screw up there, so I was too busy trying to talk about stuff. Five laps. As long as we're not giving up a full second to Carl there, might have a chance. We start making mental mistakes. Silly ones.
Well, I could bend him in.
But I think what... Ooh. Okay, Christian. Oh, that sucks for Christian.
Yeah, I appreciate it, buddy.
So Ed was saying that the history of this is it used to be an airport or an airfield for I think B-17s, which is why the concrete's really strong but lumpy. And I'm assuming this one and the one over there on the right, the two long straightaways, are the two runways. At least anything on the back on the other side, the track we're not using today, doesn't look like it's long enough. Just don't over push. Got to make Carl work for it. So, the Child's Play truck race, or the Child's Play truck series first video went up today. And I've been thinking about it more, about why I was able blah. I'll get back to that. I was thinking more about why I might have a decent pace there, an unexpectedly decent pace. And it's a game of understeer and how to control it. I think I do that in a series very regularly. Okay, we have lap traffic coming up. Let's hopefully not Zolder this. Because we are definitely in that territory if we're not careful. Seem to be keeping Carl at bay. Like, we should be able to, I think, as long as we don't start making huge mistakes, I think we have this. Speaking of, which is amazing, especially considering I qualified in 5th. But yeah, so the trucks in an oval is kind of like a skip with more power. But it's still a game of just keeping that understeer under control. Only thing I can think of.
19.70.
Never did go back to look to see if my fastest lap was on a was with a draft assist or not. Not sure what kind of laps this guy in front of us is running. You're catching him pretty quick, but not so quick that I think we may actually be able to finish before we catch him. Ooh, what happened there? So with the current track temps, I should be running a bit better. But not doing that. I guess a 19.4 would be a bit better. Oh wow. Carl have damage or something now? Or he just make a huge mistake? Maybe cut it? And, oh. Oh, please don't. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe didn't need to shout that at him. But the only thing left in my way now is me. Like I was saying. So, as a quick note on qual, where it was starting me out, I was able to reset back to the pits without it giving me a lap. If you screw up like turn 1 or something, which I may or may not have done multiple times. I said nothing. Oh, that's too bad for Joe. Oh wow, I don't know what to say about this. I think I got lucky. So first off, let me start with good race, everyone. That was a pretty good battle we had up front, and we all kept it pretty clean. Not pretty clean, we all kept it clean. The one questionable spot that I was worried about looked like I think we were okay because I didn't see us kind of really cutting Joe's nose off or anything. He may have lifted because he thought we were. We didn't though, so I'm happy with that. But we had a great race. A lot of fun. Yes, we got lucky. I mean, we had the pace to actually do something with it. A few things kind of went our way that helped us out. Capitalize on a few mistakes I think some other folks made that let us get out in front. Then also got lucky again in that Robert and Joe behind us were kind of battling it out, allowing us to kind of pull a gap. So it all kind of worked out for us, and we got lucky. I mean, I don't know what else to call it when everything kind of goes for you. Definitely the complete opposite of last week. And the only thing I can think of, I'm just looking at the fastest laps. That was darn close. I mean, everybody seemed to be pretty close in general. So wow, definitely the highest finish I've gotten champ point wise. And it was a clean race. That's definitely a first. I mean, not only instant clean, but I also felt it was a clean race on our part. So I'm very happy about that. With that, if you like, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you have any questions, suggestions, feedback, or advice, drop it in the box below. Good luck in your races, and y'all take it easy.